pay my rent on a Friday. I just live it up on Monday. Went to church on a Sunday.
Fellas, welcome to Roots to the Game.
Cypher.
Right here we got Cal.
How you doing?
We got Cal Bill over here.
Really don't have to do this.
We got Josh.
We really do this every video.
Yes, sir.
Why is he announcing this every video?
And Stay Beats. And of course, Shizzy right here.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Yeah. Friday.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's Friday, y'all.
Roots to the
Oh,
Game.
man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo.
Friday morning
Whoa.
at 9:18. Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
How y'all
Whoa.
feeling out there?
Hey, yo, is it just me, y'all? Or is this like about to be really the last day before the weekend start?
Weekend started.
Yes, sir.
Weekend
Is it just me? I
started.
don't know.
Our weekend start tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Shit, I'm drinking some Henny today.
Hopefully.
Hey, yo,
Coming
count
wait,
me in.
whoa.
Count
I'm
me
coming in there bit drunk, bitch.
Ooh.
I'm finna come in there bit drunk, bitch.
Drunk, you say?
I'm finna be drunk as fuck, boy.
Massa, what I tell you? Did I tell you? Don't say it too loud. We don't want Massa to hear you.
We finna be drunk as fuck,
Man, y'all talking
boy.
about being on that
We
meth
fixing
and
to go
little
down
drink.
there to that strip club there, watch that shit there go wobble wobble.
Which one? Which one?
You hear me? That shit
which
there
one?
gonna
Which
be,
one we
that
talk?
shit there fixing to be fun. You hear me?
Penthouse.
Nah, bitch. Too much.
Club Onyx.
It's too much crackers in that hole, bitch.
Whoa, wait.
We talking about Vandy Grant?
Whoa. No, I'm just joking.
See, y'all wow. Y'all wow.
All right,
Hey,
hold up,
what
hold
we
up.
fixing to do? We
Hold
finna
up.
start this over.
Yeah.
No, keep
No,
it
this is
running,
good,
keep it
man.
running,
I
keep
don't
it
know.
running.
Hey, man.
All right, guys. So real quick.
My name
real quick,
Kai
though,
Bill.
man. Real quick.
I'm from Miami. I'm
Yeah,
from
exactly my
Dade County,
point.
boy.
Now I'm from
Today I ain't
Pittsburgh,
from.
man. Yo,
I ain't from
shout
Philly.
out, man.
I ain't from
My folks in
Philly.
Pittsburgh.
Man, shout out to everybody in Miami, B.
Yeah.
Out
And
Florida,
Philly too.
down south.
And Philly, man. You know
You
what I
heard
mean?
me?
Marley.
From the dirty.
Marley Valentine.
You hear me? He always shouting out Malcolm Valentine. I don't know who that is, bro, but we
Man,
gonna shout him out.
Man, look.
Malcolm Valentine.
Rapper out here, man.
He a rapper.
Yeah.
He be
yo,
spitting that hot fire flame.
Spit it,
Yeah,
man.
that
He the
Oh, man.
top 5 rapper alive.
Who the rapper? Who the rapper?
Malcolm Valentine.
Who the rapper?
215 guy, right?
215 guy. Who the
Yeah.
rapper?
Man, follow me on Instagram.
man, yeah.
My
And Shizzy
Instagram.
Mar _.
Yeah, his Instagram.
Yeah, right here.
My-
Got it right here.
Yeah. Spade Beats over here, man. Yo.
Spades
follow
on the
him,
beats.
man.
Spades on the beats.
Follow
Man,
Instagram,
crazy beats
bro.
over here, man.
Y'all already know it.
Oh, man. Oh,
Josh, that no grand Josh right there, boy.
Oh,
the
Daniel
next,
son.
the next
That's
Karate
right.
Kid.
I chopped this with my fingers, man. I didn't even cut it.
I got 2 Instagrams.
That man dangerous though.
Yeah.
I got 2
And
Instagrams.
Philly boy right here, man.
Philly
oh,
boy.
man.
That's Philly ball right there.
Philly boy.
That's City ball right there.
That's that
Yes,
gamer
sir.
tag right there.
Yeah, that's
I got
City
2
ball.
Instagrams. I got
Two of them, right?
I got King X Kai, KING X Kai.
Wait.
And then I got-
Hold up. He's a.
Ooh, did the
Ooh.
That emoji right there, boy. That emoji, you gotta have iPhone for that shit.
Anyway.
Already. You popping shots.
What that shit is? What that shit is though? Hold on, B. I done forgot my other Instagram, bro.
You see right.
So listen.
Roots with 2 zeros and not O's. It's 0 number 00 roots dot Kai.
.com.
That my other
Hold it,
other
Kai.
Instagram. You hear me? My name is Kai Bear. You know, we always saying our name in the video and shit. If you watching the whole, you hear me? You know who we is, bro. You ain't never heard me talk like that the hell though. Today is Friday, B. I switched my voice today, bro. Next Friday, I'ma talk like a Jamaican, cause I'm Jamaican too, bro.
Miami crap.
You hear me, bro?
Damn.
Oh,
I ain't
man.
hear nothing he
Alright,
just said. What you said back then?
Back there.
Here was the conversation, though. That's what I said.
What the conversation is?
So what's on your mind then?
So, fellas, do y'all believe in greatest of all time, period? Whether it's in life, whether it's in sports or music. Do you believe in greatest of all time?
I say yes
I say no.
when it comes to certain ones.
You know why I say no?
Uh-oh.
You know why I say no though?
Why is that?
I say, what you say? You say yeah.
I say yeah.
You say what you say?
You said it?
I said no.
He said no. What you say?
I said no.
All right now. So everybody, I'm gonna just tell you why I think no. And it because this shit here, you gotta think about something. Right? When it comes to the greatest of all time, right? It's an opinion. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion, bro. So when you look at something like that, it's like adventure life. Like we all grew up in different eras. We all like different things. We all like different genres. We all like different stuff. So like when you fixing to say somebody the GOAT, bro, like resume wise, you could say, all right. A lot of people say Jordan the GOAT, resume wise. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, a lot of people would say, all right, if you look at it, they say Bill Russell the GOAT because of how many rings he got. You see what I'm saying?
But
that's an
you can even take it
opinion.
even a step further and saying Wilt Chamberlain the GOAT.
Right. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
the 100 points in the game.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like it's so many different opinions that you can't sit here and be like, oh, that's the GOAT, and then that's just gonna stand on paper like that, bro. Cause everybody got a
Wait a
opinion,
second.
bro.
Check this out, man. Right? Listen, man. Here's the thing. We have to appreciate what these legends have started.
But just cause you a legend,
Such
don't make you a
as
GOAT,
in
though.
sports. Let's appreciate what Wilt Chamberlain did. Bill Russell. Jordan. Magic Johnson. Larry Bird. They created like
Hey, bro, don't do that, dog.
No.
Don't forget my dog, nah, bro. Don't forget my dog now, bro.
That's the truth, though, man.
Don't forget
What
my
you
dog,
mean?
bro.
Who?
Don't forget my dog, Kobe,
Lower
bro.
Merion,
Who,
standing
Kobe?
Don't
6'6".
forget my dog, Kobe, bro.
Okay. But look at this. Look at this, though, right? But look at this, though, right? Before Steph Curry made those fancy moves, before Kyrie Irving did, right? Let's not forget that AI did that though before.
Right,
then.
bro. But that's why I say no such thing.
Magic Johnson did that crap though too, though, right? Before though.
But check game. 'Cause now, if you want to go on
Bro,
those
listen.
right there,
Yes.
then watch this. Then I'm about to hit you with a
Okay.
ball that you don't even really know about.
Listen,
Okay.
when you
what
call,
you got? What you got?
when you face when you
The
face,
legendary Pistol Pete Maravich.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all forgot about
Ooh.
dude. Yeah. Y'all forgot about dude.
See, the thing is, bro.
This is what like seriously pisses me off so much though. They tried to compare King James to Jordan, which is uncomparable. They tried to put Tom Brady over Joe Montana. First of all,
Ooh.
Tom Brady lost to the Giants team not once but twice in a row, and then not to mention a backup quarterback in Philly named Nick Foles. So you tell me this. No, wait, hold up. So wait a minute. So wait a minute though. So
Hey, bro,
Joe
we ain't
Montana, first of all,
We ain't finna glorify the Eagles in this
Beat-
car here, bro.
beat the oh. Hey,
You see the color I'm wearing, right?
Yeah.
It's green.
I got purple from FedEx. That's it.
Y'all see what I'm rocking.
Hey,
You see that? You see that? You see that red and yellow, man?
Excuse
Chiefs
me.
Nation, you hear me?
Excuse me. Listen, hold on. First of all,
boy there still shit.
one Super Bowl, 6 Super Bowls over here, none over here, one over here,
Oh,
and
this-
one over here.
Yeah, I got something.
Oh, man.
this my
My bad, man.
Oh,
but
it's
you
all
know
good.
what though, man? Listen,
Y'all
look.
better be careful
You
with
got
this
to really spit the truth out here, man. I don't think Tom Brady is the GOAT. I don't think
But
that
that's your
Meek
opinion.
Mill
That's-
or freaking Rick Ross is either. I
think you gotta
believe
realize,
in
bro,
this.
You gotta
plain and
realize the
simple.
era, bro. You can't
All
say that.
the
You can't.
legends out there.
You can't speak for everybody, bro. You gotta speak
That's
for
the
you.
truth.
So that's why I said
That's
no.
the truth.
If you look at the
Same
situation,
here.
if you look at the tendency of what you're saying, bro, just because you think they're not the GOAT, that don't mean they're not the GOAT to somebody else, bro. Like he might think Nick Foles the GOAT, bro. And I might say,
impossible. Cal.
bro,
Seriously.
that boy beat the GOAT, bro.
Oh my
That boy beat the
God.
GOAT, bro.
Listen,
That boy beat the GOAT, bro.
they did it.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
not-
Wait a minute.
He's
Wait.
not
Wait, hold
a
on,
GOAT.
Josh.
He's the
Oh,
man.
you put me.
He's
in
the
there.
man.
He the
Wait a
man.
second. Hold up,
he's the
man.
man.
Josh.
He could walk
What you
around.
think? What you-
I agree with that for the sake of the city of Philly. that what he did was a miracle. Like you performed a miracle there, man. I'm just saying. I don't know how he did it.
Bro,
Backup quarterback.
They had the better team, bro.
I know, but he threw all those touchdowns.
You gotta realize. You gotta realize why they call Tom Brady the GOAT, bro.
Oh, why? Because of
It's not because of the rings. No, that's not why they call him the GOAT.
Yes, it is.
No.
That's not why they call him the GOAT, bro.
But wait a minute, though.
That's not why. It's not why. What wide receiver that ever played for the Patriots, bro, came on that team as a star, bro? Other than Randy Moss, bro.
Julian
Edelman was not a star. He was not a star.
Now he is now.
He didn't come out bro. You know what round he got drafted in, bro?
So what?
Bro, he wasn't no star, bro. He turned him into a star, bro.
I mean, Brady was
He turns people into stars, bro.
So
He
what
makes
about Troy Brown?
Bro.
So, what about Troy Brown? Did you forget?
Turn him into a star.
Tyler.
Defense. Thank you.
Bro, he's the captain, bro. No matter how you look at it, bro. He talked to them in that huddle before they go out there, bro.
But here's the thing, though. Tom Brady is.
Bro,
not
you
the
ask
GOAT.
any Patriots fan,
I'm sorry,
bro.
man. Yo, when you lose to
If you really want to look at it, then Belichick the GOAT then.
in the Super Bowl,
Well, yes,
and
thank you
not
for
to
saying that.
mention a backup quarterback in the Super Bowl, you are not the GOAT. You could not beat Eli Manning.
Bro.
He was favorite both.
How do that?
Tom Brady was the favorite
wait.
both years.
Jordan couldn't
Both
beat
years.
Jordan. At one point, Jordan couldn't beat the bad boy Pistons. What that mean? He not the
That
GOAT?
was in the conference finals.
But I'm
We're
saying,
talking
does that
about-
mean he not the
we're talking
GOAT?
championships.
But does that mean he's not the GOAT?
Michael Jordan is 6-0 with 6
Bro,
finals
Jordan
MVPs.
lost to a
No,
rookie
no,
Shaq
no.
team in the playoffs, bro. What you talking about?
Eastern Conference Finals.
Why you so how?
There
All right,
is-
look, you contradicting what you're
is
saying.
there-
You're contradicting
There
what you're
is
saying.
a major difference between a
Is
conference
he not
finals
contradicting himself?
and plus a NBA Finals.
Is that not a contradiction?
No, it's not. Wait a minute.
You saying he's
Wait,
not the GOAT
hold
because
up.
he lost, bro?
And he
Every
lost.
GOAT gotta lose to
Exactly.
win, bro.
So wait a minute. So wait. Hold up. So
Bro, where Eli Manning at right now?
So wait a minute.
Where Eli Manning at right now?
King
He's
James.
doing what we're
King
doing right
James.
now. He's
King
sitting.
James. No, wait, hold up. No, hold up, though.
really?
He lost to. Wait, hold up.
He's sitting like
LeBron James.
Riding the bench, bro.
LeBron James, first of all.
Tom Brady, 20 years in,
Lost to.
still playing, bro.
Lost to San Antonio twice. Golden State 3 times. And once to a very old Dallas Maverick team.
Oh, they went old, bro. At that time?
What do you call? Yes!
What?
Jason Kidd? Are you serious?
Bro.
Dirk? Jason Terry? Tyson
minute.
Chandler?
Wait a minute.
Sean
You
Marion?
said old,
Yes,
bro.
yes, old team, yes.
Bro.
Old team, yes,
Number
old
one,
team.
he just went to a new team. They
Old
were trying to
team.
fully develop the team. They wasn't fully
He
developed
was,
yet.
yo.
So you gonna
he was
discredit him?
old.
You gonna discredit him for being a player and
Time
trying to
out.
learn his team? What happened the next
Jason
year?
Kidd. Wait.
What happened the next year?
They beat
won.
the Thunder team.
All right, and then what
that
happened next
was-
year?
They beat the Spurs because
all right.
of
And then the
Ray
Spurs came
Allen
and won,
3
right?
because of why?
Bro, they a team, bro.
No.
Basketball is a team sport. It don't matter how they won, they won.
No. So
So we gonna discredit Shaq and Kobe because Robert Horry hit a game-winning shot? We're gonna discredit them
was-
because Derek Fisher hit a game-winning shot?
That was
you can't
in the
discredit
finals,
that's,
man.
They gave
We
those
are
players
talking about
confidence
the
to shoot those
finals.
shots as
we
leaders,
are talking about the
Right.
finals.
bro.
We are talking about
That's what I'm
Super
talking
Bowls.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
The
Robert
NBA
Horry hit a
finals.
game winner.
NBA
Derek
finals.
Fisher hit a game winner. Like
In the Western Conference Finals, man, there is a major difference.
Oh man.
A major difference. A major difference, man. This is why that Jordan has 6 rings with 6 finals MVPs. Kobe Bryant, 5 rings, 5 and 2 in the finals. King James, 3 and 6. As a matter of fact, wait, hold up. Forget him. Jeez. But anyway, Kevin Durant, back-to-back finals MVPs.
But it's kind of funny you talk about him,
Yeah.
and he had
Yeah,
to
right.
he had to go all the way to Golden State. to
Exactly
see this.
right. Oh man, right. Oh
You know what I
man.
mean?
Do you discredit him though? Like, do you discredit his skill because he?
Do I?
went to, like you can't like.
Do I,
understand that
discredit those guys?
it was
No.
a weak move
No.
as a
No.
teammate,
Yeah,
but like as
that
a
is-
player,
that
you
is.
can't discredit him. Like he's a good player. Like
Here's the thing, though,
he's
man.
he's gonna be in the greats. Like
Here's the thing, though, right?
he'll be top 10. Like I'm not gonna take that from
Here's
him.
the thing, though, right?
He's definitely gonna be top 10. But I mean,
We just
gotta stop discrediting people. Like
We just seriously
because
have to
everybody
just-
didn't carry a team like AI or like you know what I mean. Like you gotta realize like when you play like I was just having this debate with somebody and they was telling me that Bill Russell the best he the best basketball player ever because he got 12 rings or whatever.
11.
11 rings.
11
right?
rings.
So boom, right? But my whole thing is like when you look at things, was it him or was it the team he played with? Like you know what I mean? Like if you look up Bill Russell's stats, he averaged for his whole career he averaged 15 and 22. If you look at
So,
Will Chamberlain, he averaged 30
Let me ask you this
and
question,
22.
though, Kabir. Real fast.
So
real
was
fast.
he
Real
better than
fast.
Will
Though, real fast though. Is basketball a solo sport or a team sport?
I already said that. Why you talking circles around me? Why you trying to talk me in
I'm
circles?
not. Yo.
I already said that.
Yo.
I already said
Yo,
the team
like-
thing. It's a team sport.
If it is, then.
But that's the thing. That's why I'm saying you can't discredit people. Like you saying, oh, LeBron lost to the Mavericks. They was old.
They were
They
old.
had 7 great veterans on that team.
Yeah, great old veterans.
Like
Jason
Kidd went to the finals and lost
he
to San
got-
Antonio. Did you forget that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kenyon Martin went like there's certain people that was on that team that already
Correct.
been there. Did you
And
forget that?
they were old, too.
Did you forget that
And
Phoenix
yet
used to go
they
to the playoffs
still-
every year to the
And
Western
yet
Conference
they
Finals?
still
Like,
Every
got
year.
the job done.
that's what I'm saying. But my whole thing is you saying LeBron lost to an old team. Like
He did.
he was on a new team. Did you ever
It
care
doesn't
to
matter.
think about that?
He was favorite though.
He was
That-
favorite. I mean,
yes.
of course he was favorite because he was LeBron.
That year.
Okay.
Exactly my point.
All right, so let's talk about the first time he went to the finals when he played San Antonio. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So, how you discrediting him? He carrying the
I'm
team on
not.
his back.
I'm not.
He wasn't ready. When he was ready, he won his rings,
He wasn't ready.
and he kept his promise.
So
He told Cleveland he was going to win him a championship, and what did he do?
He won the championship.
So wait.
So I mean, you can't discredit him as a
let
player
me-
because he lost to.
So
Like,
let me
I
get
don't-
this straight.
We going back to the
Was the
like,
73-9 Golden State team not ready when Kyrie and Kevin Love came back too?
I mean, typically they had a good
I just
team.
want to yo.
I mean, if you
a
got
simple yes or a simple no.
you said were
That
they
was
not
all. That
ready?
was all. Yeah.
I mean,
Were they not ready?
it's any given day. It's a sport. You know what I mean? Like people lose. Like
Win some, you lose
you
some.
win some, you lose some. Like you know what I mean? I don't feel like
Rest
you
in
should.
peace to Pop, show.
Oh gosh, yeah.
John Witherspoon.
Oh man.
Bang,
yeah.
bang, bang, bang,
Rest
bang.
in peace.
He
You win some,
You
lose.
whips
you lose some.
the pussy. But
This guy, oh my
Another day.
gosh, come on, man. What? Come on. Say no, man.
what?
I'm messing with you.
Whoa.
But
But yeah, like I feel like the topic of what we talking about is do we believe in GOATs? Do you feel like people could be the greatest of all time? And I feel like I said no, and like I said, because there's different eras and there's different times for things. I mean, your grandfather's going to tell you that somebody from his era is the best of all time.
Right.
And you're going to tell your grandchildren that somebody from your era is the best of all time. And I mean, it's going to continue on. I mean, this era is of basketball.
not as that
I mean,
though, man. But like
we had
but
so many great established basketball players and football players that I feel like at the end of the day, they great. You know what I mean? But the greatest of all time, I mean, I guess that's where you kind of go to the record books. You know what I mean? Like, whereas though like ancient records, like Will and like Brady with 500 and 500 in the lost Super Bowl, like. You don't look at stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, he
Here's the
lost.
thing, though.
So we going to discredit him for throwing
Here's the thing,
500.
though.
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, though, right?
That's wrong. Like,
we got people nowadays. I mean, like, they just want to compare to all those great players back then. There is no comparison.
I mean, but you got to realize
Whatsoever.
with sports, you got to realize people. All right, I've never seen somebody that plays sports that doesn't have somebody that they look up to, or that they want to be like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's impossible for people to be like, oh well, that's like, all right, they say Kobe. Oh, Kobe's just like Jordan. I mean, he looked up to Jordan. You know what I mean? So wouldn't
Probably the
he?
closest things.
If you trying to be the best, and they at your time when you were a kid, they telling you Jordan is the best, and you get in the NBA and you actually become basically a mirror of Jordan, then you achieve what you wanted to achieve, right?
Right.
Because you, as a kid, you said I'm gonna be just like Jordan.
But then
You know what I mean?
Look at the same sense. You could say that, you know, Jordan, when he got in the game, he wanted to be just like Dr. J.
Exactly. So
And
I mean,
what
like,
happened? He did the same
And
thing exactly.
you know, it's
Not just that,
it's
though.
always a
reciprocal.
fall.
It's just like
Not just
Westbrook.
that,
Like
though.
Yeah.
Westbrook wasn't trying to be like
but-
Oscar, but he ended up being just like Oscar. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
All them
yeah.
triple
You know what
doubles.
though? Like, to me though, look, what these current people are doing right now, like they are just picking up all the slack from what the greats did back then.
I
Pretty
mean,
much.
but what's slack though? I mean, they did what they did in their era, and they doing what they doing in their era now. They didn't. They're not even playing in the
Think about
same
that.
league. It's not even the same thing anymore. Like
So
when
with
Wilt
the whole
scored
passing
100
thing.
points,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it wouldn't. If somebody was to score 100 points right now, it
Kobe
still
Bryant
wouldn't.
scored 81.
Right,
so
but it
he's
still
about,
wouldn't-
like close to it.
But I'm just saying, it
that's
still
just
would
picking
not
it
be
up.
the same as Wilt scoring 100
Not at all.
because Wilt scored 100 with no threes. So I mean, it's still not.
There
gonna
wasn't no
happen.
threes
Back then,
pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
imagine
so-
you score 100 now. You score 100 and you make, I don't know, you make 33s in a game, some shit like that. You know what I mean? You're still not gonna value what Wilt did. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that was his era. You know what I mean? You might have did it for your era. Yeah, you did. They gonna say, oh, he the greatest of this era because he scored 100 in this era. And nobody else did it. Just like they say about Kobe, he scored 81. Oh, all right, cool.
So
You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, right? Who is the greatest of this generation right now?
I mean, I don't feel like. I mean,
Now, if you want to ask that, then you can't really sit there and just ball it into really just one particular
I
person.
mean, it depends on what you. I mean,
Because-
for me, it depends on what you're looking for.
True.
Like
If
me,
we're
like
looking at basketball.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like, oh, like I'm supposed to just pick one player? Like, I like attributes from a lot of players. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Pick the one that I feel fits every position best right now? That's what you want me to establish? I mean, I can establish and say, all right, best two-sided player right now, Kawhi. Like, something like that, but I'm not going to say he's the greatest of this era. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's the best at
Or he
double
could be.
sides of the ball. Like, he could play defense and offense, so I like him.
He
He's-
could be though, right?
I mean, yeah, possibly. I mean,
if he
he's still young.
If he
so
wins a championship this year with a third finals MVP with a third different team, I think that we got to put him near them, right?
no,
Because
No.
no. Hold up, because not Kobe,
I mean, but
LeBron.
Kobe. I mean,
not
you got to
KD.
realize
They,
these people are
think about it.
longevity though. Like Kobe played for a team for 20 years. I mean,
yeah, right.
so I mean, that right there alone is what makes you. That's what makes you a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your longevity, your loyalty. You know what I mean? Like some of that type of stuff. That's what people don't look at. You know what I mean? Like that's why Jordan just said, "Oh, Curry's not the MVP, or he's not a Hall of Famer yet." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't say he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not going to
Yeah,
be a Hall of Famer.
not
He's
yet,
just
not yet,
Like,
not yet.
You're not going. You
Right.
haven't proved.
Not yet.
You haven't. I mean, Curry hasn't. I mean, even to this day, I kind of feel like he still hasn't proven why. Like, can he do it by himself? Like, you know what I mean? Not saying that
he doesn't have that aggressive.
he doesn't have that. All right, it's one thing for sure, two things for certain. Michael Jordan and Kobe had one thing in common. They both had the killer instincts. You know what I mean? When it's time to play, they lock
Killer
in.
mentality.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of players don't have that. And that's why I say, like, LeBron, he doesn't have that. You know what I mean? Sometimes he play hard, sometimes he don't. Just like you saying, oh, he lost some finals, but he went to 9 straight back to back. You know what I mean? So it's certain things you got to respect about him.
The weak Eastern Conference, though.
I mean,
Think about it. Think about that, though.
Dibber dab on that. Like, I mean,
look,
when Bill Russell was on the Boston Celtics, it was barely any players in the league that was over 6'2". So I mean, he was him and Wilt Chamberlain was the two tallest players in the NBA.
There were barely
So I mean,
any teams back then.
Okay, so if y'all saying it from a basketball perspective, then let's put it this way. Then would y'all even say that from a musical aspect now, right?
right.
Music, talking about?
Yeah.
But music is preference.
True, but
Music is preference.
But you gotta think though. You know, probably I'm pretty sure everybody in this car has their own particular preference, right?
Right.
So now to those that are probably watching, probably people that are watching probably gonna have their own preference.
I mean, but I say like, all right, let's go on the music perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been instilled in a lot of people's head to think, all right, as soon as you say who's your top 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Normally people say Biggie, Tupac, and then they'll start with the Jay-Z, Nas argument, and then they'll say
typical top
maybe
5,
Eminem.
right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's the typical, because that's what was instilled in you from when you were younger. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They instilled that in you from younger.
Yeah.
But like really, if you look at it now, it's like, yeah, they're good, but like, there's people out here that you like now. You know what I mean? Out of this era. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or it's people that from eras before this era, like that you like. You know what I mean? Like, so like sometimes like people get misinterpreted because like they like, well, yeah, we like Biggie and Tupac, but I mean, how long do we got to keep saying that we want to just keep them right there? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you got people out here you got people like Jay-Z that's probably on like album 15. You know what I mean? And
Pretty
Biggie and
much.
Tupac only had 2 or 3 albums. You know what I mean? And Biggie only had 1 album really. A lot of his music
Technically,
was just unreleased music. So I mean, like, you know what I mean? So like, it's like I said, it's preference. And then again, it's like sometimes the longevity is what puts you in the door too. Like, like me, I'm not your biggest Jay-Z fan. Like, but I feel like because he's been in the game so long that people just give him the longevity. Like, he's been in the game, he's been running the game for this amount of time, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, like, but what if you don't like all Jay-Z? Like, there's certain Jay-Z songs. Like, me personally, it's probably like, out of all his albums, probably like 3 albums I can go all the way through. Of course, Reasonable Doubt, everybody gonna say Reasonable Doubt was his best album. But I mean, why you gonna say that? Because that was back in that era where we started talking about Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then like even Nas, like I feel like Nas is like one of the best lyricists I've ever heard. You get what I'm saying? It's like categories for people for me. Like certain people get certain categories for me. You know what I mean? Because it's different genres and different categories for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when it comes to certain things, it's preference. It's a kid somewhere in Indonesia that thinks Westbrook is the best basketball player that he's ever saw, and you can't change his mind about that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you're saying pretty much everybody
everybody has their own
stuck
opinion.
on
Yeah,
exactly
like-
what they feel.
And then like some people are instilled on what they are taught. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
some kids are like all right, I'm gonna use Kyle for instance, right?
Right.
Not saying what I'm saying is true, but I'm just gonna use it as an example. All right, you're an Eagles fan.
Right.
Right, you live in Philadelphia, so 9 times out of 10, your dad probably was like, while you were growing up, you watched the Eagles with your dad, and you felt like, well, I've been doing this with my dad for so long that it's instilled in you that you have to be an Eagles fan. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if just because of the entitlement of saying, all right, I've been doing this for 20 years, I've been watching these games with my dad for 20 years, I can't like another team because my dad wouldn't like that. You get what I'm saying? It's like a locked-in entitlement. You get what I mean? Like, like that's like me to say, like, all right, I grew up with my mom, and my mom's from like that late the 80s era. You know what I mean? So her favorite rapper is LL Cool J. Just because her favorite rapper is LL Cool J, you think
Doesn't
I'm
make
gonna say
that mean
yeah,
it's
you know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
mine.
It has to be my favorite rapper. Like,
True.
no, that's not my era. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody has like an open ear for different things. You know what I mean?
So that kind of brings up the whole point of, everybody's still entitled to whoever they like. Basically,
Of course.
Basically, the whole thing of preference.
I mean, yeah, that's why when
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you watch football, right?
Yeah.
So you probably would say, I don't know, just for the sake of it, not saying that you probably are, but he could probably sit there and say, he likes the Cowboys or something.
Okay.
I could.
That'd be
I mean,
perfect.
I'm not from Dallas.
No.
But you don't have to be I'm not from Kansas City and I'm a Kansas City fan. Like,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
get what I'm
not
saying?
from
You like what you
Minnesota,
like.
I'm a Viking fan.
You like what you like, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't got to explain yourself on that. Like, why do people feel like you had to explain? Like, people always hit me with the, oh, you're a Kansas City fan. You never even been to Kansas City. Why do I have to?
Not the Chiefs.
No,
Not the Vikings, right?
Yeah. But see, I thought I was the only one that was always getting that.
But it's weird to me. Like, why do I have to be in that? So, like, do you feel like being in that city should make me like that team? Like,
see,
No.
that's the part that
probably-
kills me.
it kills me.
I mean, in Philly,
it kills me a lot.
People
Like,
assume that you're an Eagles fan because you're from the
I
city.
mean, I've
Yeah,
never liked the
exactly.
Eagles
You know?
though. Like,
I know what you mean though.
I
but-
won my first bet. I bet money on the first Eagles Super Bowl with the Patriots and won my first amount of money. I didn't even.
What year?
That was
Like
04.
04.
Like that was the first time I won money. Like
Okay.
off a bet. Like I was in school and we betted. Like I was like, I'm just go
the
ahead with the
Patriots
guy.
was-
Go ahead
okay.
with the guy over there. You know what I mean? Because at the time I was young and I was just like, I was a Chiefs fan, but it was like my team was sorry. So I'm like, well, maybe I could make some money off this. And then I probably wanted to make my mom mad a little bit because she's Eagles fan. And I was just like, let's bet.
Well.
So, I mean-
to me though, man. For though, like, when I hear like, Tom Brady is the GOAT, Tupac and Biggie is,
It's an opinion.
or Jordan is though.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. To me though, man. Look, like, that's what like I just don't see. What I see is, man, look, like, I mean, like, these are the same people that had started this.
Yeah.
And so, like, all five of us right here, I mean, like, we all got, like, different mindsets.
Yeah.
Of the best player, of the best rapper. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like is the fact that people wants to compare these current stars now
To the current one, to all
yeah
these
back
ones
then. Exactly my point. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where, man. And so like life in general, like do I want to be like just like my folks? No. What I am trying to be is much better than them.
Yeah.
Way better than them.
Yeah.
Financially, just period.
I mean, I'm sure that's their goal for you too.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You want to
Yeah, oh,
make
yeah,
your
right.
offspring more successful than you, and then you want them to have more success, and then they're
Exactly.
more success.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
I mean, with GOAT, I mean, time is relative, man. I mean, there could be a basketball player that comes by in the next 10 years that wins like 8 rings and
A
does
football
all
player
this,
too,
or a
even.
football player, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yep.
that
See,
might
but see,
be
we can
GOAT
even
to
take
that
it-
relative
But
time.
you know what? We can even take it a step further, even say, it could be the next great, singer or rapper that might win like what, 10, 15 Grammys out here, and we can sit there and be like, oh, well now this person
Hip hop awards, even like
my point exactly.
like yeah. So
But again, it goes back to his point. Everybody's got a whole
a
preference.
different preference, of course.
You know what I mean? That's the whole thing to always remember. We
Yeah,
I
all-
respect that
even-
though, Cop Beer.
Like even
I
down
respect
to
that, though.
even down to like dating.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody's got
Men,
their
men and women have
Different,
preference.
yeah.
Like I might say I love Asian women, and he might say, oh, I love black women, and you might say I might love. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like everybody got a preference. Like, you know what I mean? We can't sit here and debate all day and say, well, bro, you got to try this, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You like what you like. Like,
Yeah.
you can't force somebody to like what you like. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem out here. Like, a lot of people
feel
try to
that.
force things on people. Like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. Like,
Yeah.
True.
like you know
That's
what I mean?
you.
Like,
That's you. Yeah.
Don't
Pretty
force
much.
your views on me.
Yeah.
Basically.
like Drake say, views from the 6, man.
That's right.
But right now we're in the 215.
Yeah, exactly. So, folks,
All the way live.
that will do it for this podcast on today. Yo, check in on Saturday, man. We got a better topic coming up. All right.
Man,
What is that
scratch
better
the whole
topic
thing
gonna
about
be?
a topic.
Shout us out, man. Come on, man.
Say something.
Wait.
Whoa.
No what?
Yo,
Do it again.
whoa.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Yo, scratch the whole thing about a
Okay.
topic.
Whoa.
Okay, hold up.
Listen, let me say this right before we close this.
Fire away.
All right, those of you that's watching this,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all probably sit here looking like, okay, these 5 guys in here, they just sitting there rambling at the mouth. Let me help some of y'all understand something real quick, right?
Preach it.
I guess y'all gonna be ready to pass the plate if I preach this, right?
Yes.
Pass the plates.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
But see, really though?
I got incense right here. I got the incense.
Oh,
right
yes, sir.
here. Look,
I'm done. I ain't even gonna say it.
Man,
but
yes.
on some serious
My
note,
God,
people.
man.
It's a cigar, by the way.
All
no
right,
You
worries.
know,
preach it though.
those of y'all that's watching this,
Right.
y'all, probably y'all gonna agree with our brother right here. That everybody has a particular preference.
Mm-hmm.
So to those of y'all that's
Say it
out
like
there,
that.
right?
Don't say it like that.
I want to know: do y'all believe in goats? Not
Period.
don't just base y'all thought of goats on what the five of us said today.
Not on sports.
I want y'all to figure out if y'all believe in goats. And when we say goats, we say greatest of all time. Because everybody's going to sit there and look like, wait, do they believe in goats? Well, so y'all trying to say, oh, do we believe in animals? No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
You got rams, you got
Majority of people know what goat mean now.
Yeah, but just for some that don't know that, when we say goats, we say the greatest of all time.
Let's not forget.
Greatest of all time.
Where the term goat came from.
Exactly.
Came from the legend himself.
LL Cool J.
They call me
Cool
Big
J.
LA.
Came
So-
from. It came from.
Oh.
He didn't even say that for real.
No.
It came from
Yes, he
Muhammad
did.
Ali,
No,
man.
no.
The term goat came from Muhammad Ali.
One song
man.
though, yeah.
Did not come from
Headsprung.
LL Cool J.
Headsprung, yo. Come on, yo.
you just dropped
He
it.
said that,
Get
yeah.
your
Come on, man.
head sprung.
If I turn the song on right now, y'all want to bet that he didn't say that.
Headsprung.
Headsprung.
Play that. Play that.
We gonna play this song, and y'all gonna tell me if that's
No,
what he said.
no.
We gonna play that song. No, don't switch up now.
Next video, man. You tripping.
Hey, listen, comment in the comments and let me know what LL Cool J said on the
Headsprung.
beginning of that verse.
Headsprung.
Don't look it
Yes,
up,
sir.
just write it up.
Yo, listen.
He said Headsprung.
LL Cool J song called Headsprung, okay?
He
said that.
What'd he say?
They call me Big LA, Big Silly,
Uh-huh.
Big Money. What? Something else? Oh, no.
Right.
Yo, private.
Bro.
Tell me the lyrics to that song.
Private.
Whoever can give me the lyrics to whoever can tell me that he's saying the lyrics to the song right, I will cash
LL
up
Cool
y'all
J, yo,
$25.
Play it.
I will cash up y'all $25.
Play it.
$25.
Kabir. Play it though right now. I promise you right now.
Yo, comment in the comments.
Watch this.
And if y'all right, I'm going
Let me see this, man.
comment y'all Instagram. And if y'all right,
you know what?
I'm going cash app. I'm going cash app. Y'all $25.
Go ahead. YouTube.
Oh, no, that's Kendrick Lamar, guys.
Woo. Yo, this head right here,
Lamar.
yo. Oh,
I drive a car.
hold on, sit
Shout out
right
my
here.
dog.
Cut me in, dog. You know what I mean? Yo, LL Cool J, Headsprung. Now, play the song.
Remember, we can't play too long. It's on copyright.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so turn it up. No. Start over. Okay then.
Wait.
No. Okay, no. All right.
So
Comment in the comments.
Yo,
I'm cash apping
Exactly my
$25.
and yeah, so comment in the comments y'all thoughts of that.
Why he got
And listen, subscribe.
One back in the future. here.
Subscribe. All of y'all that are watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Don't make me come find y'all.
Listen,
Find us,
y'all.
subscribe.
Please.
Why you making it sound like you
Tag.
from Taken?
Whoa, is it a Jason mask? We ain't killing nobody,
yo,
y'all.
follow me, man. Instagram, ShizzyMar _.
Just subscribe, share, and follow. Roost to the game.
Roost to the game.
Join us next time on this next episode.
Tomorrow.
I'm
Don't
tired of
forget.
shit.
Peace.